Uh, in the bloodline, who do we see as a pastor in the Holland West Mitchell bloodline? Who do we see as being a potential next pastor? Well, uh, in the bloodline of the Mitchells West and Hollands, for pastors in the family, you've got Reverend Joseph Henry Rest, you've got Pastor Pam, Pastor Maurice, Pastor Princess Holland, just to name a few. And I know there's a lot of other, I know there's a lot of ministers in the West Holland and Mitchell bloodline, and there's a lot of pastors in the West Holland Mitchell bloodline. Um, who should take over One Way Pentecostal Church if something were to ever happen? I'll step in. Who's going to step up as a pastor in the bloodline of Holland, Mitchells, and West? I'll definitely step up. You know, at first, with preaching, like when I was called at a young age, I knew it was in the bloodline. I knew that it was falling around my territory. And I was 15 or 16. I didn't want to do it because I knew I wanted to do more in life. And in 23, when that hit, after I got out of college, it just hit me to be a minister, to be a preacher. And with me learning the ropes of pastoring and assistant pastoring, these past 2 years have been wonderful. And then with me being ordained online as the online ordained minister, it's been great. It's been awesome being an assistant pastor. I know my dad, also I forgot about my dad being an associate and assistant pastor at Reading Mount Sinai Baptist Church. But who should step up? I'll step up for sure. I know at first I had thoughts about not doing it, but the more and more I'm now getting into the roles of assistant pastor, and the more I'm starting to get into the roles of becoming a pastor. And I know some issues happen with Reverend Joseph Henry West and my mom, Pastor Princess Holland. But for me, I'm going to promise and do my best to make sure that the pastor in the third generation is successful.